Today, I worked on a vehicle brought in with the check engine light on. The first step, as always, was to connect a scan tool to retrieve any error codes. The scan tool revealed P0496 Evaporative Emission System High Purge Flow, which indicates an issue with the EVAP system responsible for managing fuel vapors. To investigate further, I used the scan tool to perform an onboard EVAP system leakage test. Normally, this test pulls the system into negative pressure to check for leaks, but in this case, the system didn't reach negative pressure. This suggested a problem within the EVAP system. Next, I connected a smoke machine to the EVAP system to perform a smoke test. Smoke is an excellent way to detect leaks because even the smallest ones become visible. However, during the test, no external smoke leakage was found. I then turned my attention to the EVAP-Purge solenoid valve. When I removed the vacuum supply hose from the valve fitting, I noticed smoke leaking from the fitting itself. This was a red flag. To confirm the issue, I disconnected the electrical connector from the EVAP-Purge solenoid valve and found that smoke still leaked from the fitting. To dig deeper, I used a multimeter to check the electrical side of the purge valve. With the solenoid energized via the scan tool, I measured for the specified 12 volts and a ground of 0.10 volts or less at the connector. Both voltage and ground were present, which ruled out electrical issues. Next, I removed the EVAP-Purge solenoid valve for a bench test. Using the multimeter, I checked for continuity in the valve, but there was none. This confirmed the solenoid was electrically open. Finally, I applied vacuum using a handheld vacuum pump to the solenoid valve fitting, testing it both energized and not energized with fused jumper wires. In both states, the valve failed to hold vacuum, which confirmed the valve was faulty. With all tests pointing to a defective EVAP-Purge solenoid valve, I replaced it with a new one. After the replacement, I cleared the error codes and performed a road test. The vehicle operated perfectly, the check engine light stayed off, and no fault codes returned. Explanation: the EVAP system plays a critical role in controlling fuel vapor emissions. The purge solenoid valve regulates the flow of vapors from the charcoal canister to the engine for combustion. If it fails, it can cause drivability issues, emissions problems, and trigger the check engine light. In this case, the valve was stuck open, allowing vapors to flow continuously, even when it shouldn't. Replacing the faulty valve restored the system to proper operation, ensuring the vehicle met emission standards and ran smoothly. This repair highlights the importance of thorough testing and using tools like smoke machines and multimeters to pinpoint the exact cause of the issue. With everything fixed, the vehicle is back on the road with full functionality.